So all hell done broke loose over a video that I posted yesterday where I was reacting to a gentleman who was basically breaking down all the genocidal, maniac, narcissistic attitudes of the God of the Bible, the Abrahamic God, right? And I'm going to talk about different comments that people made on both Facebook and YouTube. And this is, here's two of them that sound pretty much the same. This person saying that's not the original Bible. And then another person on Facebook, Debbie, is saying that, what Bible is this? It sounds like something that they made up. Dumb. Obviously, people have not read their own Bible and do not understand the historicity of this Bible as well. And I'm going to get to that last comment down there as well. But people don't understand the historicity of it. Here's the deal. The Old Testament, the Tanakh, the Torah, those first 5 books of the Bible, to which many of the statements in the previous video come from. Many of those statements come from there, and many of them come from the Old Testament as well as the New Testament. But they do not understand that there was no writing of the Old Testament until after the Babylonian captivity. So these writings were written down around 500 BCE. And now there were some oral traditions. These oral traditions collected and brought together and then determined what oral traditions will actually make the cut and what writings would make the cut. But at one point, all these books were one and the same. They started collecting them with Hezekiah. So what Bible that you speak of is the one that the very first one that they actually wrote, because you will find that these stories that are in your whatever versions you have are the same stories, the same genocide of the Hebrews, the Jebusites, the Hittites, the Amorites, and every other ites. Those same genocides happened when the Israelites were going through Exodus, and they were told to conquer these people, and they only killed the fighting men. And Moses was upset with them and then told them, no, you were commanded by God to kill the women who have known a man, the old men, the young boys and all the young boy babies, and then keep the young girls as your wives. You are supposed to kill all of them and keep only the young girls as your wives, which we're going to come back to that one again on another person's comment. That's in your Old Testament. That's in all the stories. All of the stories. When they made the golden calf and then Moses had his own people slaughter 3,000 of their own people, that's in the story. And we're going to talk about that again because people are justifying this. We're going to look at some of the justifications. And here's one of those justifications. Metaphor and writings by man for shock value. The ignorance of your argument is evident in your views. Stephen. Really, Stephen? Come on, Stephen. Basically, what you're saying is that you are saying that none of those things actually happened. That those things were written in there for shock value, to scare the people into fearing this God, because this God will kill everybody. You don't follow this God, he's going to just massacre all the people. If the story of David going and having to kill I believe it's the Philistines, and collecting 700 penis skins or 1,000 penis skins. I don't know what he was making, a penis skin coat. Why did God need 700 to 1,000 penis skins? But he had to go kill all these people in order to accomplish that. When Dana was raped and they said, hey, you guys get circumcised and then you can become one of us and you can marry our sister, even though you just raped her. And then they genocided the entire town for one man's rape. And then Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh, if you're evil, God is going to rain down hellfire and kill everybody, even the babies in this town. Because these men wanted to dominate some angels. That's what's going to happen. This was all shock value. This was scare tactics. If your deity requires scare tactics in order for you to love your deity, that is a deity that you might want to reconsider not following, because that deity is a narcissistic, egomaniacal pig and has very low self-esteem. And remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration. And I'll take some more comments on the next one.